The homie was like, "Hey, my my trial expired. Like, can I use it on your laptop?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "Wait, don't you sing?" I was like,
Mm.
"Yeah." So he's like, "You hop on this hook." It was fire, and then since December 2020, I started songwriting.
What was the
That's
name of that
right.
song? Do you remember?
No, I don't because I ended up
It
all
was
my peoples liked
spontaneous.
it so
Right.
much that they actually tried asking me to take him off of it.
No
I'm like,
shit.
"Nah, this his song."
What's up with y'all? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J.
And your favorite smoking partner, Serpo. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And go and tell a friend or two.
Make sure you do that. And you know we got our special guest co-host with us again, C Pop.
What's poppin', y'all? The professional hype woman in the house. And you know we had to bring a guest with us today. Everyone help me welcome singer, songwriter, and she's about to have her master's in psychedelic therapy, Miss Emily.
That's it. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
That's what's up.
Welcome,
That's what's up.
welcome.
And before we get all the way into the show, you already know what we do. We do a Best Way to Smoke tip, and when we have a guest, we ask the guest, what's your best way to smoke tip? And the tip could be in any realm that you want it to be.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so just the first thing that came to mind, even though it's a little cheesy, but it's to be true to yourself.
That's
Okay.
right.
Cause yeah, I feel
It's not
like
cheesy.
in the industry I'm in, like pursuing music and stuff, I know a lot of people are in it for different reasons.
Right.
And I think the most important thing is being in it for yourself. Cause, if you're in it for anything else, you can get straight down the wrong path,
Right.
lose your passion and your drive for it. And what are you doing it
Yeah,
for?
I'm rocking
Yeah.
with that tip.
So that's the best
right.
way to smoke tip. That be true to yourself.
That's right.
Straight from Emily. You feel
Straight
me?
up, straight
So
up.
look though, tell everybody where you grew up at, you know what I'm saying, where you from and what it was like growing up.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yes, so I'm MLE. I'm from OC,
Okay.
and I was born and raised in Orange County, Westminster specifically. So,
Okay.
go Lions. Y'all got the lion
That's
logo.
right.
That's
Okay.
my hometown right there.
That's right.
I grew up around a lot of Asian people.
Okay.
And I was
All right.
I ain't making motherfuckers say duh.
like Asian household, like you had to get straight A's. I mean, shit, that's why I'm still getting my college master's degree.
Right.
Shout out to you, though, by the
Shout
way,
out to
for
that,
that.
though. Yeah,
You-
for sure.
Like, you going for your master's, girl.
Let's
Your
go.
master's.
Yeah,
Let's
Team estrogen in the house, okay?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Trying to influence people, through entertainment and through education.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that's
right.
dope. So let me ask you a quick question. Did your parents like put a stipulation on it saying like you want to do music? You know, and we know for a lot of people it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So did they tell you you still have to pursue your education if you wanted to do music?
No, it was like they never took my music that seriously. They
Okay.
knew it was always like school first and you can let your music stuff flourish on the side.
Okay.
So that's mostly what I've been doing just because it's a passion of mine. Like since I was younger, they say I get my singing from my grandma.
That's right.
And they try to like force me into piano lessons. I wasn't fucking with it as a
Right,
kid.
right.
Yeah. Looking back now, I'm like, damn, if I stayed, like I could have been a
Right.
prodigy now. But it's good that it was a passion of mine because later on I picked it back up, but like through my own ways, not through like lessons and classes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
Mhm.
up.
So would you say, like, your grandmother had a big influence on you, like, growing up and everything? And, well, in what you're in today, obviously, right?
Yeah, definitely. Cause my mom was a single mother, so she was at work or she was young too, so she'd be at them clubs, like she'd be
Right.
outside, and I
Right.
was at home.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I was
Mom.
at home with my grandparents. Like Vietnamese was my first language because they raised me, and
Okay.
like my grandma would be singing at home, so I'd be out on her karaoke machines, like singing Vietnamese songs
Right.
and like oldies on the karaoke machine. So yeah.
That's what's up.
That's
That's
right.
what's up.
Okay.
So look, tell us like what are your earliest memories of music? Like even with your grandma, like what are your earliest memories? Like what's a song that you can
Yeah.
remember her singing to you or singing with you?
Yeah, there's actually this stretching song she used to sing to
Okay.
me. It was in Vietnamese, but she wanted me to like grow taller. So whenever she'd wake me up, she would kind of like stretch out my limbs and sing this little song. It was just a few lines.
That sounds a dope way to wake up, though.
That is.
Like,
Yeah,
Let's-
it was.
Give us some
I mean,
more. Give us some
clap
more of it. Give us
it.
some more of it, though.
Mao Yai, Mao Lung.
Man, motherfucker probably use that because I'm getting up in that age now. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't just jump up out the bed. You know what I'm saying? I get up, I gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mentally prepared.
You know
Moving
what
a
I'm
little bit.
saying?
Yeah,
You know?
wiggle
On
your
the real.
toes.
Right. Just
Oh,
start
really?
moving limbs real quick.
Make sure everything still work.
That's
Oh,
right.
man.
In there.
So what are like some of your biggest inspirations as far as to write music?
Mm-hmm.
Like for music, I have my family to thank for like my versatile music genre because my mom was like soft rock and like Chinese melodies.
Mm.
My dad was like R&B, put me on that Usher and Akon
Okay,
and all
okay.
that. And then my aunt was like pop and female R&B, like Pussycat Dolls
Right,
and Mariah Carey. They
right.
put me on all those.
So you got a plethora of different music, a lot
Yeah.
of different.
Yeah, but then growing up like now, it's definitely mostly just female R&B. Like Janae
Okay.
Aiko is that's my girl.
Yeah. I rock with her too, though.
Yeah.
I rock with her
Yeah.
too, though.
Yeah.
She's one of
Yeah.
my favorites for sure.
Look, with this
I like that
song,
song, Pussy Fairy.
with this song that's playing right here, it's like the lyrics just came across. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Practice what you preach. Is what it said. Practice what you preach, or
Bloods and crap.
or something. Practice what you preach, or something what you say, or something like that.
Mhm.
Like it's either one or the two that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're practicing what you preach, or if you're doing it,
Mm.
how does that play in this song that's playing right now?
This is actually a cover of Where's the Love by Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like amidst the whole there was a rise in Asian hate crime because of COVID and stuff.
Right.
So I was just spreading awareness for BLM and AAPI hate and
Hmm.
stuff. Made a cover of this. A lot of people think it's my song just because the way I sang it, but I'm like, nah, that's a classic right there.
But
Right.
sometimes, you know what I'm saying, even though people know exactly where the song come from, that's why I asked you what it means to you, because it's like you
Oh.
took it as if it was your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for you to take the song and be like, this is me as my own, like, what does that mean to you? So, and it's like you told us. And it's like amidst that time right there, I just want to go back.
Mhm.
I don't know how that even came about like that, because I got like from childhood Cambodian friends.
Mhm.
I can't say like some of the words they'll probably teach me because it was probably like bad words and some type of
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But coming up as a kid, it wasn't really like no like how did that come in like in this day and age? You know what I'm saying? Versus going back as a childhood, like I didn't see none of that type shit though.
Oh, you talking about as far as like the hate?
Like the
and
hate
stuff like
type
that.
stuff. It was
Yeah.
more so it's like, oh man, we cool, we straight. You know what I'm saying? What's popping? Come
Mhm.
on down here. What's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was definitely because of COVID, everyone thinking that it came from China. Anytime they see an Asian person, like I was out here in Laguna Beach, some people drove by talking about go back to China, like bring your COVID back over there. And I was like, damn, like, yeah, I've never really experienced that either. But I'm like, people are really taking this shit seriously about COVID and stuff.
Like really dope. And look, I'm gonna ask you a controversial question, because it's like how they were saying like Asian, this, that, and the other. What about the times, you know what I'm saying? All right, they done got past that, you know what I'm saying? And you go back like in China, whatever it may be, they had like China natives, you know what I'm saying, beating the crap out of Africans and shit. Like, man, y'all motherfuckers brought this shit over here. How did that make you feel?
If they were to blame COVID on African Americans,
They was doing
They
that shit.
did for a little
Oh.
bit.
They was doing that shit. They was over there, you know what I'm saying, within China, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
Africans that was
crazy.
there,
I
they was
didn't
whooping
realize
their
that
ass.
either.
Yeah, they was.
You know what I'm saying? They was whooping their ass. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like,
Question
y'all
too,
brought that
yeah.
over here. You know what I'm saying? That was some type of like action actually being taken amongst, you know what I'm saying, black folks.
Mhm.
yeah. I think people were just confused at the time. And
Uh-huh.
when they're confused, they start acting outlandish.
They just want to point fingers, I felt.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like
Blame.
us being like, you know what I'm saying, melanated, if you
Mhm.
want to use the word, you know what I'm saying? They just wanted to point the finger to where it's like, nah, this some behind the scenes type shit. If we let them know what's really cracking, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be in trouble. No, we need to point it over there, point it over
And
there.
look, and when in actuality it was made in a lab in Ohio.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody is to blame. That Ohio lab is to blame for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like the motherfucker, they just bring confusion for nothing.
Mhm.
That's
real.
that's
And the media likes to stir shit up too. You know, just like add a little sprinkle of shit on top, you
Yeah.
know? Like I would come home from work, see the news, and I would be like, I just came from there and it did not look like that. You know,
It could be about you. Do you believe
Conspiracy.
it? Is it true?
that part.
Or is
That
it
Tell us what
part.
the Masters is about. You know what I'm saying? What's the Masters?
Yeah, so I started out as a communications major just because I knew I wanted to work with people. Didn't know I didn't want to be a music major because I like to keep it as a passion, not as like work.
Mm.
So didn't want to be a music major, and I did want to have something to fall back on. And my mom kept telling me like, "Why don't you become a therapist? Like, you help all your friends out with issues. You help your crazy ass family out with issues.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
you
right.
should do it. They get paid good." She's like, "If you go in the school system, you'll be set. You know." I'm like, nah. And then like 2 years later, I changed my major to psychology to become a therapist. I'm
Right.
like, fine, you know what? I'm pretty good at this. Like, I should get paid for it.
Right.
And I'm out here just like helping the homies out for free, you know, putting them on these like recreational medicines and
Right.
stuff. And
That's
I'm
right.
like realizing the deeper purpose that it could be used for. So I was like, okay, I don't want to go into like marriage and family therapy or like addiction therapy or music
Mm.
therapy, but I wanted to get into psychedelic assisted psychotherapy.
Right.
Awesome.
That's dope. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For you to like you to come up and it's like for your parents to tell you like, all right, you giving your friends free game, this, that, and the other, and you going through certain classes, learning certain things, but you like, oh no, but I'm helping my partners with this. I done experiment with this, you know what I'm saying? Check this out, and you seeing that it's helping. Me personally, that'll be somebody I'll listen to. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The
Yeah.
recommendations that'll
That
come
you
from
know
you,
what's
like,
up. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trial and error, you know what I'm saying? And that's super dope.
Thanks.
Give us an example of some of the problems you done helped a friend with. You don't have to say no names, but you
Mhm.
can. You know what I'm saying? But give us an example of some kind of problems you helped a friend with.
First and foremost, my boyfriend right now,
Okay.
he was definitely one of those like cold-hearted, like no empathy for others,
Mhm.
huge villain type guy. And then he met me who's like joyful and full of love and
Right.
like, you know, no hate around here.
Like the Beauty and
So
the Beast.
yeah, so I'm
Mhm.
introducing him to like showing empathy to others and being more
Mm.
considerate and compassionate. And the shrooms helped him, you know, get in touch with his
I
emotions.
see.
Mm.
And just it really opened up his mind, really. Like,
Right.
That's right.
Okay, with you saying him being that type of person, with him taking the shrooms, have you ever seen him have a bad trip?
No, he
Okay,
loves
okay.
that shit. He
So
loves that.
it'd be like a micro dose kind of thing.
I showed the right drug to the wrong person. He loves that.
It already
Like
it happened one time. He was like, I'm good.
it, it's like me messing with shrooms, the psychedelics and stuff like that. Not to like bring it upon me or whatever, but I haven't experienced a bad trip. And it's like me being on it, I'm like, how the hell can a person receive a bad trip? And me thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? Some of the side effects behind it, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you just taking like just straight up regular shrooms, you'll get the bubble guts.
Hmm.
Bad
You
trip.
get nauseous. That happens to me every
Yeah,
time.
You know
that
what
could be
I'm saying?
considered.
Me
Yeah, that can be
too.
You know what I'm saying?
considered. a
But
bad
as
trip.
far as like, you know what I'm saying, the psychedelic effects of it, I'm gonna call it, it's like, man, it's like you hear a beat, you hear the thump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You seeing colors, you see the vibrancy of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm like, where's the bad trip? Like what is the bad trip? You know what I'm saying? And
People
when I
get
hear
in their mind.
when I hear the stories of it sometime, I be like, man, that shit funny in the mouth.
I feel like if you got like demons, you know what I'm saying, that just
You
need to
got
come
deeper shit you
out.
gotta
Yeah,
deal with.
it's just like it's gonna address it.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's gonna bring it to the forefront type
Exactly.
deal.
Like if you got demon, like it's gonna address it in a good way,
No,
or like for the
saying
bad trip.
for the bad trip.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
it's
I
all
can see
about
that.
the
though.
Maybe if you're open to it, yeah, like you say, it's all about the mindset. Maybe if you're open to it, like, you know, how you're like, I haven't had a bad one. What is a bad trip? You know,
Right.
like some people might just be like, like, let's see.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
So like with your boyfriend taking it for the first time, was it like any preparation in getting before he took it, or was it just like here baby, take this, little micro dose? You know what I'm
Here,
saying?
have this little Hershey.
Right.
Have ice cream cone.
Oh man.
Nah, he like had an idea, but he definitely was just kind of like listening to a lot of rap music and just kind of down to try whatever. But I'm like,
Right.
nah, like this right here is special. Like
Right.
special right here.
It's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, be intentional with this one. I think that's what makes the whole difference. Like they say it's all about your mindset going into a shrooms trip, but it's like the intentions too. Like, are you about to take this to just chill and
Yeah,
vibe with
We
the
gotta
yeah,
let
homies, or do
people
you want to
yeah,
go in and dive deep and heal your inner
yeah,
demons?
yeah.
But when people have a bad trip too, like my boyfriend probably wouldn't consider it a bad trip because it would be like useful to reflect on. It's like, what is it
Exactly.
showing you?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a good way.
That's
to
why I
look at
asked
it.
that question.
Yeah.
Like, what is the bad trip? If it's
Right.
to
Tryna show
enlighten you
you.
about some things.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it too. Yeah.
But look, that right there with you, it just took me to somewhere like back in the day, like I was with my mama.
Right.
Went to get her some bud though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she was looking for the good bud. She was like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be cool. And like the bud tender
Right.
was
Yeah.
like the purpose of you smoking. Because my mama said, I don't want to go to sleep. That's where it comes in. She's like, I don't want to go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
He was like, man, the bud tender, like, man, like, that's the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Get high, go to sleep. My mama like, Mom, no, it ain't.
On the real, auntie.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to smoke it. You supposed to enjoy your high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
just made me laugh, and it just made me think about this right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're getting right here, it's for the enjoyment of it. You know what I'm saying? Of what you're doing. And it's like if you're reflecting back on something for you to learn from it, that's another enjoyment. Because it's
Mhm.
like, shit, I'm bettering myself while
Exactly.
being, what you want to say, inebriated.
Right.
Right.
What was your highest dosage ever? Like taking at one time
Hmm.
of the
I
shroom?
say
I hate God mode.
maybe like 3 grams.
3 grams?
Yeah, I wouldn't say more than an eighth. Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, because I get all those side effects. Like I had to try not to throw up. Sometimes I do. I just gotta swallow that shit back. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm like, my come ups are rough.
Shouts out to
suck on
look,
the lemon.
that, and
On the
shouts out to
line, yeah.
Sativa Goddess too. You know what I'm saying? The sister of us.
Yeah.
She say take a shot of Pepto.
Pepto. Yeah,
Oh,
before. Yep, she did. say
settle
that,
your
yeah.
stomach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a
That's
shot of
smart.
Pepto.
Someone
Yeah.
told me orange juice helps.
Maybe that citrus.
Yeah, the lime.
Yeah.
The key lime. Key limes always help, like, even after a hangover or something, though. Like when you feel like you're going to throw up or something, it just pushes it the other way. It
Hmm.
settles your stomach and pushes it the
Yeah,
other way. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. My boyfriend be taking 7 grams. He's like, match
real?
me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know my
Got
limit.
more, homie.
Yeah.
That's pretty
where
much
he
like what
be-
your
So was
average
he just
pack
standing
would
there
be.
like, look?
Nah, he,
I'm melting.
yeah.
See, cuz like he experienced that before, like he said, like with the God
kind of
mode.
like a few times. I ain't gonna even front.
I'm not ready for all that
Like
yet.
a few times.
Right.
But
I
it's
got
like
some
me,
shit I gotta do it first.
me on a on a
Right.
normal basis. I'm a goof troop. You know what I'm saying? I like to
Mhm.
laugh. You know what I'm saying? I like to clown. I like to joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it just came back to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain times we ain't gonna say God mode. You know what I'm saying? You just be over there just giggity giggity. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you laughing at? You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing on. Ain't no comedy cracking.
Right.
Just
But it's
you
like,
yourself.
but inside of my brain, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
something happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an old school memory. Oh, that shit was funny
Mhm.
as fuck.
Mhm.
Or I can be listening to somebody else, you know what I'm saying, that's inside my brain. It's like I love my psilocybin. Leave my shit alone.
I love that for you.
On the real.
For real. I
That's
love
my
that for
therapy.
you.
On the real. On the real.
Exactly.
On the
So,
real.
would you say that like the shrooms help you with your creative process when it comes to songwriting?
Yeah, I have yet to use it for that. I definitely want to. Like the whole idea of like getting an Airbnb with the homies and like
Mhm.
locking in to cook up, taking some shrooms by the lake, you know? Like I definitely
Man.
want to do that. But I just feel like in my household right now, it's like not the right place.
Right.
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
will.
I can dig
will.
that.
Yeah.
I think Wiz Khalifa said something like that one time as far as reaching a creative space. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Messing with the shrooms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I listen to Wiz, you know what I'm saying, you get your high music, but at the same time, he on some type of other level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can kind of like when he said that, I can kind of go and be like, all right, I'm listening to Wiz. Oh, Wiz off that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
not just that. too.
So, what helps you with your creative process when it comes to like writing music?
Tree. Weed,
Okay.
straight weed,
Okay.
yeah. I always smoke. That's part of my songwriting ritual. Turn the
Yeah.
lights off, turn my little mood light on, smoke a little, and get some water, and I'm locked in.
Oh, really?
Huh.
I think that'll work.
That's
Oh,
the
real?
Janae
Oh,
I
real?
think it'll work for me
inspiration,
too though.
you
Give me
know?
like let me get blow,
Get
give me some
blow.
water, and give me some shrooms.
Huh.
I would try
I'll
that.
tear the mic up.
Have your little have your little setup going, and that's it. I'm about to get
Oh,
Serpo in
man.
the back real quick.
Huh.
So how long have you been doing music?
It started during COVID. I went through this like big breakup. I graduated high school, COVID hit, and I had nothing better to do. So
Right.
the homie was like, "Hey, my my trial expired. Like, can I use it on your laptop?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "Wait, don't you sing?" I was like, "Yeah." So he's like, "You hop on this hook." It was fire. And then since December
dope.
2020, I started songwriting.
What was the
That's
name of that
right.
song? Do you remember?
No, I don't, because I ended up
It
all
was
my peoples liked it
spontaneous.
so
Right.
much that they actually tried asking me to take him off of it.
No
I'm like,
shit?
"Nah, this his song."
I can kind of see that. Like I
Yeah.
can kind of like see it just by like listening to your voice just talking. Period.
Like,
You know what
it
I'm
sounds
saying?
like I sing?
Yeah, and just get over a song. You know what I'm saying? You'll
Yeah.
probably like put somebody to sleep. Like I'm so relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sound
fire.
like you could do it like on some old school rap. Bone Thugs and Harmony sound like she'll fit with like
Huh.
Bone Thugs or
It's
something
the
else.
thugs,
On everything, huh?
You like Bone Thugs though?
Wigga.
I like only know that song.
Yeah, on everything.
Yeah.
That's the only
everything.
Bone Thug song, you know?
Yeah.
She
It's-
young.
Hey, but
Yeah.
shoot, you'll pass any test. Like name a
At least
Bone
you know
Thug.
that one.
Man, Bone Thug. That's
You know
what
what I'm saying?
put him on the map.
Yeah.
It's the Thuggish Ruggers
Thuggish Bone,
Bone.
yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong on that too, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's what made them motherfuckers who they is.
You're not wrong.
So tell us an
Okay.
artist that you would like to work with.
Janae, like besides Janae.
Yeah, I should have said that though. Yeah,
I'm
besides
sorry.
Janae.
Snoop Dogg.
Dogg.
It has to be. Or like Wiz Khalifa. Like, I definitely want to make a weed
smoking
anthem with someone from my Mount Rushmore, you know?
Let me ask you this: by you singing and being in the industry since 2020, is there anybody you reached out to for a feature? You know what
No,
I'm saying?
not
That either
yet.
denied or came in.
I don't got money like that yet. I know feature
Yeah.
money, you gotta drop a little bag. I'm not there yet.
But I say one thing though: don't let that one hold you back because you never know.
Yeah, you're
You know
right.
what I'm
A
saying? You
little
never know.
DM. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I haven't yet. Just more like local artists, but no one
Mhm.
with like a check and 100K followers type. Yeah. No one
Okay.
yet.
What about Janae inspires you? Because she's one of my favorites too, as far as
Mm.
R&B
Yeah.
and just like. But go ahead. What about her inspires you?
Everything, just her as a being and how she goes about the
Mhm.
universe, how she influences other people, and
Yeah.
like her
And she a
purpose.
hustler too, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
everything.
Good balance. She's very intentional.
But some of the stuff
Yeah.
she say too though, it's like she just like she's soft,
Yeah.
like people like whatever, however you want to say in her realm. But she got that spot. Be like, "You play with me or mines, I'm a whole nother. I'm
Yeah.
a demon.
She's
Don't play with that."
She's like the hood healer.
That's what you know what I'm
That's
saying. I'm like,
perfect.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
That's
she like the
hard,
hood
yeah.
healer for
Mhm.
real.
Yeah, it got me when I seen her in that video like this in that picture though. But like that song Pussy Fairy though, just you know what I mean? That song, you know,
Yeah.
it's like you said, she's soft.
Mm.
Like to have a graphic title like that though, and just the way she performed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
dope.
it's King's affirmation or something like that
Yeah.
that she got.
Even back on my bullshit. You know,
Yep,
it's like,
that one,
you know, you
yeah.
can be
Yeah.
like cute and still be like back on my bullshit.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
exactly.
You know? But I love her freestyle. What is the name of her freestyle?
That's hard. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. Janae Aiko.
Yeah, she's dope. She's
Yeah.
dope. So that's a good one. She has what is the
Triggered?
freestyle? Triggered.
Yeah.
Yo.
She went the fuck off.
She went off. Even then, but still, she still had the softness
That's
to it. But she
sensual,
still was
yeah.
like, "This
So
is
we got to put that in the air, Janae.
right, Janae. We're gonna
You
manifest it
see
for you,
this,
girl.
you know what I'm saying? You got to tap in with the
She
homeboy.
work with
Right, tapping
She
with
even
Emily.
know the freestyles. Pop was
My
stuck.
Asian
I ain't gonna
sister.
put you out there on the spot. She was stuck.
She was stuck like
She was stuck. You know what I'm saying? And my girl just came through like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the one you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Janae, tap in.
Tapping with Emily. I love you,
Oh
Janae.
man.
To my core.
So like with you still kind of being early, you about 4 years in, right?
Mhm.
Like in what you've been dealing with and making music and stuff like that, like what kind of advice would you give to somebody that's coming behind you?
I feel like just never trust someone for just their word.
Okay.
People
That's a
say a
fact.
lot of shit out here. Definitely you gotta move based on like your intuition, how you feel about their energy and what you perceive their actions to be. Don't listen to what
Mhm.
they fucking say.
That's
That's
I
real.
a
can
You
dig
gotta
it.
fact.
Yeah,
believe it when you see it type shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could dig it. Yeah. On the
Mm-mm.
real.
So
Already
what's
got
new? What's
scammed
new?
out
What's
here.
next for you?
So I'm trying to drop a summer EP at the moment.
Okay.
It's my first time really having like a whole project I'm working on because I've been in school. So
Mhm.
Right.
I only have probably like 4 songs out, a bunch of features, but everyone's like, "Where's the music? Like no new music 2024." Like they're on my ass. I'm like, "I'm
Yeah.
sorry y'all,
That's a
but
good thing.
That's very
yeah."
That's a
good.
very
That
good
is
Yeah.
thing.
Because
You
they
know what I'm
want to
good.
hear
saying?
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you for
Thank
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
you. But now I'm like, I graduated. I'm gonna lock in, y'all. I've been in the studio like every week now.
Good for you.
Yeah,
That's
thank
right.
What's
you.
the vibe of it? You don't have to give as much as you want, leave as
Yeah.
much as you want, but what's the vibe of the EP for
It's
the summer?
definitely like tropical island vibes.
Uh-huh.
Like you can listen to
Summertime
this,
shit. Yeah.
like on an island or on a yacht, reggaeton, dance
Luau
hall,
time.
Afro beats. Yeah,
Okay, so you kind of
reggae.
like it's
Oh, I
blended.
can't
You
wait.
know, a
Mhm.
lot of different. Okay,
That's definitely my
Yeah.
I
lane.
could dig.
So
Yeah,
I
that
can't
tropical
wait.
shit.
So tell your fans, you know what I'm saying, like the summer, let me see. It's here already. June 21st and been past.
Yeah.
It's here. You know what I'm saying? So for you to stand on business, you know what I'm saying, tell your fans right now, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
when this is gonna be here and you know what I'm saying?
So it was supposed to be this summer, but I have a lot of songs that are still like YouTube beats. So I'm like reaching out to producers who can help me make original beats.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in touch with like this whole reggae band who's like down to help me make
Oh,
a pure
nice.
live
That's
reggae
dope.
beat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like I'm making a lot of networking happen right
Yeah.
now.
That's right.
And then I'm probably gonna drop it as like a waterfall strategy. So like single, single, single at the
Yeah.
end, group it as an EP. So
That's
the
it.
first single will be coming out August
August.
26th,
That's
little
dope.
That's
8-8
it. Y'all got
number.
You
it.
gonna hold her to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
826.
We're gonna be
This that
tapping in
stand
with
on this
you.
that stand on business episode. So
Mhm.
so by the time August hit, Emily ain't dropped nothing. You know what I'm saying?
We
like
Hit my
gonna get you.
DMs.
Right, we're gonna
With
hit
a
the DMs.
song.
Flood the DMs,
With a
guys. Flood the
song.
DMs.
Yeah.
So
August
so that's dope
2024.
too, and it sounds like you get a lot of confirmation to keep going. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I know that has to feel good to you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
dope. That's
And
dope.
and you got a whole different vibe, like a whole like mix of the vibe going on. You got the R&B,
Yeah.
like you mentioned Afro beats and reggaeton. Like
Yeah.
what inspired you to just fuck it? We doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's honestly, I just feel like it's whatever makes you move, like a beat
Mhm.
that gets beat. I can't like not dance to music
Right.
and anything that makes you feel. So if it kind of
okay.
just touches me in the heart or tries to make
Mhm.
me dance, then I'm like, yeah, I'll hop on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
dope. You know what I'm saying? You going there. I can't even remember where I heard it from, but I was listening to the radio and it was like if you're in the music industry and if you find yourself complacent, you ain't doing nothing right.
That's
You know what I'm
why
saying? Like
stay
even
true to
if you done made
yourself.
it, you know what I'm saying? And if you find yourself, you know what I'm saying, able to adapt to the times, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Meaning we're like, all right, we done grew here. My fans is kind of like in this. I can offer that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
stay versatile.
That's the one that's going to get a little bit further than the one that's like, oh, I made it. I'm cool. I'm
And
gonna
I'm gonna
make the
stick
same
to this
type of stuff.
sound.
Leave it to
Yeah.
them.
Right.
So you in
Right.
you in the right direction.
So let me ask you a question though. Team Kendrick or Team Drake?
Mm.
Okay.
Wop wop wop
Yeah.
wop wop.
I think Kendrick won the rap battle with that song, but in general, like I did grow up listening to more Drake. I
Uh-huh.
do think Kendrick's more influential and intentional. I mean, the whole thing about Drake having ghostwriters, I'm all about writing my own music, so that
Hey,
hits
that's
me
a turnoff,
differently.
huh?
Yeah, I know Kendrick grew up differently than Drake, and he been through some shit, and him uniting, everybody at his
Mhm.
concert, all that shit.
Yeah.
Drake makes shit for the bitches and the dogs,
Yeah.
Kendrick makes shit for the real G's, I
The
feel
real
like.
J-
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the name of the song? He was like, I'm the biggest hater. Nigga, I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. What song is that?
Was
What's that
was that
one?
Euphoria? What no.
Yeah, that one was hard too though. I
You was
think
just-
I just think Not Like Us is just so big though.
Yeah.
Kendrick went like nuts on that. like,
Right,
I
because
hate-
that
you know what I'm saying? Like he like, boy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. DMX, by the way.
But you a Drake fan though.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely that more melodic. Like, I'm a singer. I grew up off that pop, hip hop shit. I
Right.
didn't start listening to rap until more like now recently.
Mm-hmm.
So you would say then it's better to hear Drake singing to the bitches
He's more
versus
radio. I
trying to
was
act like
listening
he
to the
hard. You know
radio.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like he
Yeah,
tough.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Cause it's a snippet out there, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne actually telling you, like, you know what I'm saying, before you come over here, you know what I'm saying, don't take on type of my persona
Keep
or
it
any of this
Canadian.
type of persona
Be
over here.
you.
Be you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Rap about the TV show, Degrassi, you know what I'm saying,
Uh,
all of that type, you know what I'm saying? Don't cross over here.
Yeah,
You think like he crossed over with
he
Meek
did.
Mill and kind of got a little big headed? You know what I'm saying? Like I can do it, but then hit dot, you know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, I
but
think
he
I'm
even
gonna
sat
like
down with
Dog.
Pusher though. Like when Pusher dropped that last one,
It's true.
he didn't even retaliate on that though. You know what I'm saying? He just
he
dropped a
kind of
club
tried to
banger,
overlook it.
right? And dropped a club banger type thing. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Try to overlook it.
Yeah. But me, like I'm more Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick. K Dot. You know what I'm saying?
Compton.
Compton. You know
Yeah.
what I
You
mean?
from Long Beach?
No, I'm from Compton.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Are
yeah.
you biased?
As fuck. You're in a very
little bit.
biased room.
A little bit.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the honesty with you being in a very biased room. I was like, and because you had like intention behind what you were saying. You didn't try, you were like, well, this is what I grew up listening to.
So
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
tell me this: by you being a Drake fan, is it by the music or is it just the ladies effect?
Oh, I have no appeal to Drake. I'm like, why are
So it's
ladies even
so
into
it's
him?
like
It's just
it
pure
was the
music.
music,
The
straight
music.
music
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So when the ghostwriting really came up, you like, oh nah, hold on, buddy.
Same with Rihanna too. I'm like, really, like that broke my heart. I'm
Oh, they
like,
said
she
she
wrote
had
none of
ghostwriter?
these. I don't think she wrote her songs.
But is that
Like,
Huh.
is
at
that
all.
is that really like
You said that don't matter, huh, Pop?
yeah?
I
Is
didn't say
that
it
really
didn't
a deal
no,
breaker?
no.
Is it
I
really
didn't
a
say it
deal
didn't
breaker?
Not a
matter.
deal breaker.
I'm saying like when people, because people talk about, oh, in the credits and the music at the end and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they don't take into account that like you might have a group of people in the
Mhm.
room being like, that shit's trash, change that, or
Mhm.
add this here. They might be writing their stuff, but
Right.
you never know who's helping you produce
Editors.
it and
Yeah.
edit and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I never said don't be I know what
Look.
No,
don't
no.
be pushing the narrative on me. Is that what Big J said? I know what I said.
No, but I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking. It's like, does that matter? Because it's like if we just like hit the rewind button, you know what I'm saying? Like with rap history, go
Right.
back to NWA.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How like Boys in the
Cube?
Hood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
but
like,
who
but
wrote
look,
for Easy? Okay.
listen though.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of that music, you know what I'm saying? Cube then was actually ghostwriting.
A lot.
Easy
Yeah.
actually lived
The life.
live this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody writing this, you don't have no clue of what's going on.
Hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? The HBO? Like, nigga, what the
Well,
fuck?
Cube's
is
a
6'4"?
creative,
Yeah.
right? Cube's a
Yeah.
Nigga, it's a
creative.
car.
Watching it,
You know what I'm saying?
and like like this is your life,
That's
like,
what I'm asking. So
type
does
shit.
that actually matter? You know what I'm saying? For you actually having a ghostwriter, you know what I'm saying? If you just in it, you know what I'm saying? You singing, your voice, it resonates with people.
That's
I'm not trying to fabricate nothing
Right.
or nothing. I'm just resonating with you. But if you this person saying like, man, I'm drilling this, I'm doing this,
Right.
I got such and such.
I feel like NWA is a very unique case, though. That's different from like Drake having ghostwriters. That's my opinion.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Crucify
think when
me.
it comes
East
to
Coast person
battling,
said it,
when it
not
comes to
me.
battling,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
ghost riders.
Right. When it comes to battling, it's
But if you
completely
just
different.
making music, then you know, like you said, you know what I'm saying? If somebody got an input, you know, you could
gotta
take
give 'em
that
credit for
input
that.
and use that input and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So to me, it really don't matter in that realm. But if it's battling, you got to
Right.
write your shit. Got to be off the dome.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because even on like the verses with the Locks, they were bringing in hits and they were like, "Oh, that ain't you." It's like we wrote it,
Yeah.
But you ain't even up here rapping your songs,
and
homie.
like, hold on.
He got-
But
yeah.
nah, it was like it's a unique case. I feel like
Huh.
it's
Spe-
I feel like yeah, if you're a battle rapping, write your shit. It's very important to write your shit. Period. But then you got like how you were just describing with Easy
Yeah.
and Cube. That's like that was like a business type shit going on. He
Yeah.
was like, you live this lifestyle. Like
Yeah.
who had the Impala?
And he was the
Easy.
only one with
You
that
know?
sound. That
He has a
the
very
Eazy-E
unique
sound,
voice.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you
Right.
this as a singer though. You know what I'm saying? Because you have so many like great songwriters out there, Neo, Future,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like Baby, all these people.
Hmm.
Who would you like have to write for you a hit song? Cause that's in the ghostwriter area, right?
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know
So
whoever
when
That's
writes
not a
for Rihanna.
ghostwriter though, because
Pretty much.
people know about it.
it's the same thing,
Ghostwriters,
though.
like you're saying, write my shit, but you got
Oh, so
behind
you
the
throwing the rock high in
scenes.
your hand with the ghostwriter.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's how I take it anyway. Tell me if I'm wrong.
That's a
Yeah.
good
You know,
point, too,
leave a
though.
comment
That
if
is a
I'm
good
wrong.
point, though.
That's a
what I
great
mean
point.
by NWA's is unique case because they were like, yo,
It's out
like,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
writer.
That's a great
Right.
point. That's a great
Cube
point.
was
But
the
still,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Out of all them great songwriters and stuff like that, who would you want to work with? Hell no, you being
Just
not
say
for real.
Pharrell.
Get out of here, bro.
Let her
But even though that's a good
Yeah,
choice,
yeah.
we can't even use
Don't
Pharrell.
influence her
Solid, yeah,
answer.
stay up out of here, bro. Stay up out of here.
Come on, just say Pharrell.
Pharrell off the books.
Don't say
I
Pharrell.
think Sia be out here writing a lot of songs for people.
Sierra?
Sia,
Oh,
Sia.
Sia.
the Chandelier girl.
I don't know why
With
that
the
sounds so
bang
familiar to
on
me,
it.
bro.
She was the one who always covered her face,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I think she like didn't really step into the spotlight, and even still, she wears like a wig and stuff. But I think
Mhm.
she would send like demos for Rihanna and like BB Rexa and a lot of female artists that I listen to, and I'm like,
that's right.
okay, if she's the one behind it, then yeah, I'd want to work with her.
Shout out Sia.
Yeah.
Sia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
SIA.
Money
That's right.
Long is doing her thing too.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
been doing her thing. Now she's in the
Now she's her
forefront.
own. Yeah.
Right. Money Long.
Oh, money. Yeah.
Hours and
The
hours.
twin, where have you been? You know that song?
Honestly, give us another
knows
bar.
me
Yeah.
like you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
But her hours and hours killed it though.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
hours and hours was it.
That's the type of R&B
It was
I
like,
like to
ooh.
listen to. Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's speaking of R&B, it's just something. He gonna come out tonight. I'm just coming back to West Coast. TDE. What's the dude name? Like I forget. He kind of like he an Asian dude. You know what I'm saying with TDE. But he just came out like with some R&B shit banging.
Oh no.
I can't think of
Send
the
me the
name.
link.
Just I can't think of the name right now. But you know what I'm saying, it's banging. Come over to the conversation talking. I'll let you.
I'm dead.
Exactly.
So who would you
Oh.
want to do? Like, oh, you said Snoop and Wiz. Just a straight stoner vibe as far as like a song with them.
Yeah.
Is something to dance to or
A stoner vibe.
yeah, like coast it, like because there's many different aspects of a
Yeah.
stoner.
Definitely want that West Coast sound.
Okay.
Yeah, and like Janae, obviously, I'd love to make a weed song with her too,
Uh.
but that would be a different sound. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's true.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what do you feel about the state of R&B right now? Do you think it's real R&B singers still out there?
I think there is a newer R&B sound.
Okay.
I'm glad that the original R&B artists are still kind of dropping here and there, or they're showing their support for the newer female artists, and they draw a lot of inspiration from the oldies too. So I don't know. I kind of like the newer, like it's towards kind of neo soul now. I think
Yeah.
they incorporate a little some other things and not that like pure 2000s R&B that
Right.
like Destiny's Child and
Right,
Mariah
Brandy
Carey.
and
Yeah,
stuff like
like it's
that, yeah.
evolved a little since then, but they always still pay homage. I think it still kind of reflects in their sound.
Right.
Yeah.
So is it an artist? You told us about Janae. Is it an artist from the past that you like a lot?
Yeah, I
female
grew up
artist?
off Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Yes, I
Yeah.
listened to a lot of her and the Pussycat Dolls growing up. And now it's like Summer Walker and her,
Yeah.
Kehlani.
Yeah, I like them.
Those
Yeah,
are my
yeah.
girls. Yeah.
On the real. Yeah, I think music is very therapeutic. Cause I heard you say earlier you didn't want to get into like the therapeutic part, like music therapy.
Hmm.
So do you know anything about music therapy?
I don't. That's the
Okay.
thing. And it's always been so like unclear. Like we have a psychology resource center at our school.
Right.
And I went there, flipped through their binders, and even then they're kind of like music therapy is just kind of using music to help people feel good. I'm like, okay, I guess I can just do that as a
Well, people
singer
do that. You
songwriter.
just do that at home.
Yeah,
too, though, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But tap into more of like what Janae's doing because she uses a
Sound
lot of
bowls
the
and
sound
stuff.
bowls
I
and
have one
stuff.
of those.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she uses a lot of it in her.
Her
I think her
sound-
last album. I think throughout her last album, she even like puts like the different healing keys that
Yes,
she uses. She's very intentional about her stuff.
That's why. That's my girl. That's why.
You said the sound bowl.
Sound
Mhm.
bowls.
Oh, like with that
like the
little
sound
thing.
bath.
Yeah,
boom,
that.
boom, boom.
That's
Yeah.
meditation.
Lenses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go on and let it out, cuz
No,
Yeah.
Zakari is his name though.
Zakari.
With TDE, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about R&B back then though, but he got some stuff dropping today.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it was
you
just
sent
nice.
me
Yeah, I'm gonna
that.
tap into him though, cause I'm not up on that dog.
It's just
Right.
hard R&B. It was just R&B. I was just like, when y'all was talking about it, I was like, yeah, it's some R&B I listen to.
Yeah.
Right. So you definitely got to shoot us the EP when it drops in August, because it's gonna drop in August, y'all. It's gonna drop in August. We're
Yeah.
manifesting it for you.
Mhm.
You know, we can't wait
Money
to hear
number,
it.
8 number, abundance. I have an open verse challenge for it right now.
Oh, I seen that too though.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh, hella people are submitting.
I
Like
seen
I
that.
first day I thought I had my top 3. Next day I'm like, maybe it's
Huh.
gonna be a top 5. And I'm like, damn, you
Yeah.
know what? I'll just let the people vote because I can't
I was
decide.
just gonna ask that. So how you gonna choose? So you gonna
Right.
let the people choose?
So far I've heard 3 people say this one track is radio ready and he has like the highest average. Yeah, right there. I put like a little slider and I let my audience vote and he has the highest average right now. So I'm like, okay, that's the one my gut's telling me right now, but I'm still giving it till tomorrow, maybe the weekend for people to submit. Some people are like, I'm sick right now. I got a throat infection. Like, can I please submit on Monday? I'm
Right.
like,
Wait till the
oh.
next one.
Right?
You know what I mean? You
Right?
missed this one.
Man.
Tap
Exactly.
in. But that got to be a good feeling that you have so many people tapping in to even just do that. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see that it's
Great.
a lot of eyes on you.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
definitely. It's also like it's giving me an idea of who I want to work with in the future. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
this is what we'd sound like
Yeah.
together on a track. And, you know, I'm helping them get exposure on my page, vice versa. And
Mhm.
then my fans who don't make music, they're being very interactive too, saying like, yeah, this is giving Jack Harlow vibes, like he
Hmm.
slid, or they're like, nah, this shit's trash. Like
Yeah.
they're very honest.
Yeah.
Jordan
One guy
fans.
keeps voting 0 on everything. I'm like, hey, like,
What's
what's
wrong?
up? And he's
Hmm.
like, none of them are good. I'm like, oh,
Right.
we'll keep
Uh.
trying, I guess.
On the real. Like I wonder like why is it that like them type of people have an effect in our chat? You know what I'm saying? You'll have so many like, you know what I'm saying, this is cool, this is cool,
Mhm.
this is great. You know what I'm saying? Even with the comments be like, oh, this is cool, but you need the such and such. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
get the constructive stuff.
Constructive criticism.
But when you just come with a straight 0 and like what
back
the fuck?
to back, he's just
You know
a
what I'm saying?
certified hater.
They just not good.
I'm like, you hop on it then.
Like,
Shit,
you know what I
what do
mean?
you
Like,
like?
bruh.
Let's
You
hear
do
yours.
it. Yeah, like you do it, bro.
But like them, like, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all too, though. We need people
Yeah.
like y'all because I bet you it's inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, I'm finna show you something then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
On the real. So tell everybody what's next for you. Like, you know, you got any performances coming up, and you know, let them know.
Yeah, I have a performance tomorrow. It's in LA, gonna be at Jet Room LA. It's like this cannabis lounge. So, you know, y'all are welcome. It's
Jet Room
420
LA.
friendly.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's see, my next performance is at Kush Life Club.
Okay.
Homie over there
Okay.
mentioned it.
Kush
Yeah,
Life
That's
it's
right.
gonna be a 420 friendly prom, which is
Oh,
pretty
prom?
cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
like
Right.
dress up and stuff.
yeah, I was class of 2020 in high school. So
Okay.
I was COVID class. I didn't get my senior
Mm.
prom. I didn't get my senior
Oh.
graduation.
Yeah, go hard on this one then. So when you
exactly.
go in there and
I'm
put your
like,
prom dress,
I'm gonna
have your
come
man.
faded.
So you heard
It's
that?
infused
Aw.
dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even
Have
got
your man
infused
put the
dinner.
suit on.
When
Yeah.
was
Man.
graduate, bro? I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go all
So I'm
out.
hyped for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, to touch on that a little bit though. Yeah, I think that COVID did suck in that aspect for a lot of people that was graduating from college to from every level. You know what I'm saying? You had to stay home
Mm-hmm.
and get it in the mail. Huh?
Yeah, my college
Damn.
celebration, I probably made like 4 different posts and people are like, "Damn, like still graduated?" I'm like,
Mm.
"Nah, I just didn't get a high school one." So, you know, we're going
Yeah.
big for college.
Yeah, you got to.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to the moon. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So you got those performances coming up. Let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Emoe_, EMUHWEE_, or my artist page is MLE at official MLE Music.
That's right.
Right.
Tap in with her. We gonna have you back on when you drop.
That's right.
You know
Yeah?
what I mean?
Okay,
yeah, we're gonna have you
okay.
back on, and if we have permission, we gonna, you know, play a little
little sneak
snippet.
peek.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
I
sneak peek of
got
the song and
y'all.
stuff like
Got
that too,
y'all.
though. Yeah.
See what the people
Do
think.
you like freestyle sometimes, or is it just straight writing?
No, mine's more like I freestyle melodies. Like
Okay.
I'll hum some tunes and I'll kind of rhyme at the end, but I can't give you like bar for bar. My brain don't work like that. I gotta sit down and type
put
it
it together.
out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
Sentence
right.
structure. Yeah.
So look, everybody, Best Way to Smoke fan, definitely tap in with Emily. Go to her page, give her a follow. She got some dope stuff coming. You know what I
That's
mean? We
right.
want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you
And
for
we'll
having
hope to
me.
see you again.
And
And
best wishes
August
to everything.
definitely.
That's right,
Yeah.
August 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, man. We definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us. I'm Big J.
Surf Pope Jr.
And see Pop.
Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.